It's really important to understand the different experiences of military kids. I mean, some military kids, they have to move around every 2 years, every 3 years.
It's hard to get new friends like the ones you've already made. It's hard to like get that back.
Being military, it feels like you're like kind of alone, especially when you switch schools.
I have friends that didn't even know they had a dad for the first part of their life because their dad was on unemployment all the time.
Depending on where you live, you learn different things in different grades. So like you might come to the school already knowing some things are being taught, but like not knowing anything else about something before.
It really is important for us to like have people who understand like, hey, we're new all the time.
I want to cry, but you know, you just meet a lot of people and you make a lot of friends, and like it's kind of heartbreaking in a way because, you know, like this is my last year of high school and I expected to be there for 4 years and, you know, not to move, but you know, it's just like heartbreaking.
Fairfax County Public Schools is working hard to become a Purple Star school division to really make a difference for military kids. The Purple Star designation shows that a school is great at making everyone feel safe, included, and welcomed, especially students from military families. When a school earns its Purple Star, it tells military families that the staff gets what they're going through and knows how to support them. To become a Purple Star school division, here's what every FCPS school needs to do. Schools need to have a student-led group that welcomes new students, including military kids, to ease their transition into the school community. In FCPS, we've got something like this called Student Ambassadors.
Other schools, they just like put you in on your first day and you don't know where you are, what you're doing. New student ambassadors, they like just talk to all of us. The ambassadors themselves, they're super sweet and they're super kind.
And they used to just talk to you, hang out, get to know you, and if you like needed any help or anything, need help finding something, need help with the class, you could like find them in the hallway. And they were really nice. They're just, you could tell they really cared. It's just really helpful and it just makes everything feel much more safe.
At least 70% of the teachers and staff need to learn about the specific needs of military kids and what kind of support is available for them.
They were always kind to me, like especially my principals. Everybody here supported me. That made me feel like very welcome. Miss Trimble, she was like super kind to me, and whenever I needed help with like my math or any subject, she would always help me.
The counselors like Mr. Walker and they checked up on me a lot and it was really nice. One thing really notable at the school is they made it really not too complicated to join organizations such as the Student Council, Student Ambassadors, NJHS for 1 year in 8th grade, the athletic events too, like track and cross country. They made it extremely easy, and it was really fun to be able to join those communities easily and, well, grow in those communities as well.
And there's a lot of Purple Star teachers who are like military affiliated, and it's really great to just have them here to talk to.
The teachers have stars, like purple stars on front of their doors. So you know that that teacher is like somehow connected to the military, and it's really comforting to know that.
Schools have to take part in at least one big event each year, like Blue Star Welcome Week, Veterans Day, Month of the Military Child, or Purple Up Day.
I really appreciated that schools honor in Month of the Military Child. The families, of course, those who serve, they go through so much, and it's deserved that the whole family be recognized and celebrated for the distinguished honor of serving the country.
That they had the Purple Up Day. It was pretty cool to see how many people actually wore a purple shirt that day. It represents the military and all the colors blended together from all the different branches.
And it said on the news, like, try your best to wear purple to like celebrate military kids and people in the military.
Even when I went to academy classes, people were wearing like all purple.
Finding a purple shirt is actually surprisingly hard. So they went out of their way to find one and wear it that day. It was pretty cool to see that.
We hosted a Purple Up potluck, and we had food and music and
games.
Jeopardy, yeah. That was really fun.
And for Veterans Day, we learned how like the military was very important and how it protected our country. It made me feel great and proud that I was a military child, and how proud I was of my dad for him serving my country.
When a school gets its Purple Star designation, all students benefit from a more inclusive and supportive environment, especially those connected to the military. This helps them settle in smoothly, feel welcomed, and do well in school, both academically and socially.
I definitely have noticed a difference in between FCPS schools and some of my old schools. Specifically, when I lived in Nebraska, there were only 3 new students at my new schools. There was no really welcome to our school, how can we help you be connected? Whereas here I was given opportunities to connect with people.
When I became more sociable, I actually started like speaking up more in class instead of just kind of just sitting there doing my work. And it just makes for a better school environment overall.
Like my standardized test scores were okay at best before Purple Star, and after Purple Star, I got a 4 on the AP exam. This school, I felt more at home than a lot of other schools, like even schools that were on military bases. It made us feel like they actually wanted us here. It made us feel like a priority instead of like something that's on the back burner. Yeah, like who doesn't want a safe space to go to? Like who doesn't want to feel safe at school? It's made me feel very safe.
FCPS is very proud of our 69 Purple Star schools, and we know that achieving our Purple Star division status with 100% of our schools earning and sustaining their Purple Star designation will benefit our entire FCPS community. Please join me as we turn FCPS purple.